Political discussion. Mr. Wang Yi. Wang is the foreign minister of China and he is making a news nowadays. Wang Yi, very few people they would have heard about the Wang Yi, the famous foreign minister or the state secretary, Mr. Marco Rubio from the United States. He is famous nowadays. Okay, then other name Andrew. Okay, Mr. Witkoff. I forgot the first name. Mr. Witkoff, that special envoy from the United States in the Middle East, Steve Witkoff. He is famous nowadays. Mr. Abbas Argabati, foreign minister of Iran, he is famous nowadays. Mr. Sergei Lavrov, foreign minister of Russia, he is famous nowadays. Mr. S. Jaishankar from India, whatever he is good or bad, whatever, but he is famous nowadays. And there is one more name that is now getting added to the name list of the foreign ministers who are becoming famous nowadays is Mr. Wang Yi. Wang is the foreign minister of China, and he was in India or he is still in India. I don't know. 3 days prior, he was in India, and he did a meeting with the Indian Foreign Minister, Mr. S. Jaishankar. He came India on the invitation of NSA National Security Advisor Mr. Ajit Doval. And then he met Ajit Doval, and then he is in news because he met Indian Prime Minister also. Miss Wang Yi is doing big thing. Now Wang is saying that in Kazan is a Muslim province in Russia. And in Kazan 2024, there was a BRICS nation summit that happened. And their Indian Prime Minister and Chinese President, Mr. Xi Jinping, they had met there in the Kazan. Since the meeting of Indian Prime Minister and Chinese President, China is working toward resetting the relationship between India and China. What is resetting relationship between India and China? This word is floating here and there, resetting relationship between India and China. 2020 time frame, I believe, there was a scuffle, there was a small scuffle or battle whatsoever between Indian army forces and Chinese army forces in the Galwan Valley in Jammu and Kashmir, 2019-20 time frame. Since then, there is a sour relationship or bitter relationship has arisen between India and China. Now, when Mr. Wang Yi is in India through the invitation of Mr. Ajit Doval, now Wang is he saying that whatever bitterness we had, everything has gone away. Let's move forward and reset everything. What Wang Yi wants? Wang Yi wants big trade relationship between China and India. Wang Yi is saying that China is suffering from 30% tariff as far as United States is concerned, and India is suffering 50% tariff as far as United States is concerned. Anyway, then why India should not focus on doing exports of its product towards China? India should focus now doing its export of its product towards China, because 50% tariff, it is now computed that $33 billion India has to pay as the import tariff. $33 billion per year extra. 50% tariff on the Indian product entry into the America. Earlier it was 2.5%. 2.5% to 50%, 25 times increase. Now, no way that India can be in that good relationship with United States in the trade way. So Wang is saying whatever you are doing trade with the America, do the trade with the China. Even Vladimir Putin is disclosing now. He is saying that whatever you are sending to America, why don't you send it to Russia? We will try to get it sold off. Don't worry. China is saying the same thing. Why don't you try selling it to the China? And then make that your market open for the China. Trade deal, more or less free trade agreement kind of this. We are two neighbors. The way trade deal with the I'm saying from my side, it is not the one he has said, but it is the way he meant is that all the neighboring countries they have free trade agreement, like European Union, like ASEAN nation, Asia, Burma onwards, Burma, Laos, and then United States, Mexico, Canada, they had a free trade agreement. Like that, India and China, they can have free trade agreement. Forget every bitterness what we had in the past. Let's move forward. Okay, India means there are many things people are thinking about it. When Wang Yi is so powerful in India nowadays, now one thing is that Wang is making lobby now. Wang is making a trying to create a conducive environment for the SCO meeting that will happen on 31st of the August, where Indian Prime Minister would visit China after 7 years, I believe, or 9 years, something like that. So, Indian NSA National Security Advisor Mr. Ajit Doval and Indian Prime Minister both is they are scheduled to visit SCO. 10 countries would participate in SCO. SCO more or less it is considered as the summit of China and Russia. China and Soviet Union. This is the better one. What are the countries who will participate in the SCO? India, Pakistan, and Iran. Three countries which are not part of China or Soviet Union, otherwise China. Then four countries and six countries from the Soviet Union. Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan. 10 countries. Now everyone has eye now that when Wang is doing this, taking this much pain visiting Prime Minister, Foreign Minister, NSA in India, there is something bigger than free trade agreement. This is what people are thinking. There is bigger than that. It cannot be only free trade agreement. That is looking smaller to the pain he is taking, the labor or work he is doing in India. That is bigger than that. We will talk about it. But to me, looks like he is lobbying for the new currency that Vladimir Putin would propose in the SCO meeting. That is for sure, more or less, because people are fed up with the dictatorship of Donald Trump. He is more or less he is behaving like a dictator. Someone would say, how you can say like that? Donald Trump is a democratic president. How he can be a dictator? There is a country called Venezuela. Venezuela is a country more or less it is neighbor of Brazil or it is a neighbor of Brazil only. It is a neighbor of Colombia also and it is very near to Central America. It is in exactly northwest of the South America, Venezuela. Venezuela is a socialist country. It is not a communist country, but it is a socialist country. It is pro-Russia country, more or less. It tried many times to enter into BRICS nation, but somehow Brazil sidelined it. Day or tomorrow it will become a BRICS nation country. I am hopeful about it. Now there are three, I believe, three warship. The ship that goes in ocean ship. There are three warships from the America, from the Donald Trump, from the Saint Antonio. Saint Antonio is a place in Texas and southeast of the Texas toward the Gulf of Mexico. From Saint Antonio, there are three warships. They have started from there, and they are routing. They are moving toward the Venezuela with 4,500 people out there. 220 are marine, means marine commanders, and rest are army personnel or air force personnel. Three warships. They are equipped with missile. Three warships. Donald Trump has set it off from the San Antonio in Texas, and today is Thursday. By Sunday morning, it will reach Venezuela, and there will be a war between Venezuela and United States. Why this war is? America is putting allegation on Venezuela president Mr. Nicolas Maduro, who is a president from the Socialist Party, means he is democratically elected president. Now, Mr. Donald Trump is saying that he is not a president. I believe Madam Carolina Levitt. This is Levitt. This is her name. I'm not sure about the second name, but Madam Carolina is there. She is more or less a spokesperson from the White House. She is saying that Mr. Nicolas Maduro is not a democratic president. He is a narcotic drugs mafia. Miss America is very serious about narcotic drugs smuggling. So they are saying that whatever narcotics is entering into America, more or less it is forced by the Venezuela. From Venezuela, it enters the Central America, means Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and Honduras till Mexico. then it enters into America. A lot of American youngsters or people they die because of or they become a kind of narcotic druggist. They become druggist. Okay, means kind of completely in control of the drugs only. Okay, they had given lot of warning to Nicolas Maduro to stop the drug business to United States, but Nicolas Maduro he did not listen to the Donald Trump. Then Donald Trump announced $25 million award on his arrest if Nicolas Maduro is getting arrested by someone, and it handovers Nicolas Maduro to the United States. He will get $25 million. Now, when American military they are with the three warship, three warhead ship when they are moving toward the Venezuela. Now the prize money to catch president of these are very bad words. Means I should not use these words. He is the president of Venezuela, democratically elected president of Venezuela. Without any understanding, 4,500 militaries are coming to catch him. Is it really look very good? Yes, anyone wouldn't can understand. Is it look something that is present to here, the democratically elected president of Venezuela, and then he is America is taking him like he is some roadside hooligan. Means they have sent army to catch him in the Venezuela. Now, Mr. Nicolas Maduro, now he has declared that he is setting 4.5 million militia, and he has now ordered to all the drones are used to drop the bomb. Drone fighter jet, these are used to drop bomb on some places. All the drones, military drones in the Venezuela, now they have been ordered to land now, to be grounded all. Means now there will be a war between Venezuela and America. Sunday morning, that ship will reach to the Venezuela coast, and then war will start between Venezuela and America. 4.5 million militia from the Venezuela and 4,500. This is the initial amount. They are not very far off. I believe if it is taking some 5 6 days for the warhead ship to come to Venezuela, it would be around 3,000 to 4,000 kilometer maximum. 3,000 kilometer, I think so, from the Texas, or even less than 2,000 kilometers. Means America can send off a lot of military and the missile, and it has deadly missile. This is called Aegis class range warhead ship. Warhead ship has classes. One is USS Ford class range, that is very high class range. This is Aegis class range, warhead ship. Warhead ship. The America has now it is set it off. Okay, now they are going to catch Mr. Nicolas Maduro. Their main is aim to catch Nicolas Maduro. Donald Trump is saying, or Madam Carolina is saying, that in Venezuela there is a drugs group. In Venezuela there is a drugs group, and its name is cartel, some cartel, and that drugs group does drugs organization. Its main aim to do the trafficking of the drugs in the United States. And this and Mr. I'm sorry if I said this because these are very honorable posts. Mr. Nicolas Maduro, he is not president of Venezuela by the vote or something. He is nothing but he is a leader of the drugs organization. That's it. Drug trafficking organization. He is leader of it, and we have to catch him because America is in trouble. Mr. Donald Trump, I have only two things to say here. First of all, what is problem of Venezuela? Venezuela is main problem is that Venezuela is a pro-Russia country. In that fashion, Venezuela is a sanctioned country now. If you are not pro-America, then you are gone. If you are with China, if you are with Russia, you are gone. Even though you are with America, like India is completely with the America. But if you are showing your head towards China or Russia, then you are gone. Venezuela is a sanctioned country. No one can buy oil from Venezuela. Venezuela is a crude oil exporter country like Iran. Russia is not like that. Russia exports crude oil, but it's not its primary job. But Venezuela is more or less crude oil exporting country, and they have sanctioned Venezuela. Why? Because they are aligned to the Russia. Miss, why Nicolas Maduro should be arrested? Because it is pro-Russia. That is behind the scene. Now in front they are saying that why you should be sealed, or why you should be something like confiscated, why you should be apprehended, because you are pro-Russia. I mean, because you are a drug trafficking agent, trafficking. You are a head like that. Okay, in that fashion, we cannot tolerate you. Either you come to us and talk to us, or we will catch you. This is what is called. This is what is called dictatorship. Means this is the dictatorship of United States that being shown to the world very explicitly in a very open manner. This is too much. This is extreme of anything. This is what more or less Mr. Wang Yi is trying to address to the India. That enough is enough. Mr. Vladimir Putin, he is trying to address India. Enough is enough. If you want to export something to the America, why don't you export to us? China is saying same thing. If you are exporting something to the America, why don't you export to us? This is what China is saying. Anyway, these are the news that are in front now. What is behind the scene? Can India leave America? Certainly not. Why certainly not? Because India earns a lot through American and European Union countries. The present business in India, Donald Trump, I generally say that Donald Trump generally he is not found lying. At least I have not seen Donald Trump lying. Okay, if he is saying that Venezuela is a drug trafficking, this is different case. This is not a matter of lying. This is different case at all. Donald Trump has said that India is a dead country. India is a dead country because prior to 1991, when American and European Union companies they invested in India in thousands of number, prior to that, whatever the industrial condition of India was, more or less it is same only. Same amount of companies are there. Dead means you are not progressing. This is called dead. Dead means it is not that you are zero. Dead does not mean that you are zero. Dead means you are not progressing. In that fashion, India is completely the base of Indian industrialization. Right now, it is completely foreign based. Now, if India cannot go with the China and Russia, because if it go with China and Russia, then America will do many things to the India. Right now, it is only 50%, but it will go ahead with the many sanctions also. India will come to the trouble. Number one. Then what will happen? China and Russia, if they want to really replace America as far as India is concerned, then they have to invest into India. Selling of the product or buying Indian product will not work. But China is not that kind of country. Russia is not that kind of country. Russia will sell its defense product. Russia will sell its crude oil. Russia will sell its fertilizer. Russia will sell its uranium product. Russia will sell its food grains. This is what Russia is. China is same. China will sell its electronic product. China will sell its electric vehicle. This is what the China. India is not looking for that. India wants that you come to India, your companies will come to India and they will invest in the India. Means people should not feel that they do not have any industry or something like that. They will go to the industry, they will work there like an employee and they will produce something. It will be your produce, you do whatever you want to do. But we want investment, make in India. They want to make in India, you make in India. Then do whatever. What is the reason for making India is India earns a lot. First, if someone is investing into India, he is bringing certain amount of the money. Then he is giving job to the Indians. Is it what Indian government wants that job to the Indians? Certainly not. But if you give job to the Indian go to the market and they buy the item. 60% of the Indian earnings are being taken as taxes. 60% of the Indian earning go in direct or indirect taxes. 60% more than that. So if any person is earning in India, 60% is going to the government. That is for sure. And after that taxes on the company. After that taxes on the company. But if you sell product in India, only sales taxes India will get. Anyway, they will not give any tariff because they talk about the free trade agreement. So the money what India is getting from European Union and America, that is too huge. That is not possible by the China and Russia. So that situation cannot appear. The resetting relationship between India and China or India and Russia is not possible. People are thinking that the world is going toward prior to 1991, prior to disintegration of the Soviet Union, the way India was toward the Soviet Union. The era is coming like that back. Era is not coming like that back. It is similar. It is similar. But the way India has become completely dependent upon food, I mean European Union and American investment, the way they have completely dependent upon them. I believe it is long time we talked about here, but I would reiterate this. In Congress time period, there used to be an advertisement in television. One movie star used to come here, and then one lady is from coming from a foreign country, European Union or America, white lady, and now people out here they are trying to disrespect her. I won't say they're doing any wrong with her, but they are not giving respect to her. This is the better word. Nothing wrong. Then that actor is saying that give full utmost respect to the foreigner. What kind of foreigner, you understand it? Then he is saying if foreigners do not come to India, if they do not bring money to the India indirectly, what we will eat? If foreigners they do not, means if European Union or American foreigners do not come to the India, what we will eat? Atithi Deva Bhava. Foreigners are like our God. Boss, anyone who is foreigner either from Pakistan or from China or from any, he is Atithi Deva Bhava only. But hint is somewhere else. India has come to that stage now. India is completely dependent upon European Union and United States. Now it is coming as a very complex situation now when India cannot leave America. But India is looking towards China and Russia also because of 50% tariff. India was looking for $500 billion trade with the America. That's why Indian Prime Minister was in America. $500 billion. Now, in reply to $500 billion, Donald Trump has given 50% tariff on India. The India is badly in a paradoxical situation. What to do? They cannot live in a European Union and America, and then India has to find a way also for the 50% tariff. Anyway, wait and watch. We are waiting and watch. Everyone is waiting for 31st of the August when Indian Prime Minister and Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, and seven other uh, head of the state, including Shahbaz Sharif, and then Iranian head, and then all other country head, they will come to Tianjin, near to the Beijing, and what is coming out? Everyone has eye on Vladimir Putin because he is the person. He will do something. Okay, people are trusting him, knowingly, unknowingly.